club trying to dance up on me.
Hey guys, it's 3 Girls and a Mic checking in. I'm here with Charlotte and Bei Maejor.
What's up? What's up?
Okay, look. My mom was like, Teresa wants you guys to do an interview with Bei Maejor. Who is that? And I stopped and I was like, wait, what? What did you say? Because I know it was this girl named Miss Dimples. I don't know if you you know her.
Yeah, I know her.
She posted some stuff on you. Then I was on MTV Jams and I saw you with J. Cole. So my mom was like, who is that? And I'm like, you don't know who that is. So
I should have brought mom through. She cool?
Define cool.
What she look like?
Is my mom cool?
Yeah, she's cool.
Is she married?
Yeah, she's married.
Okay, no, I don't want to get involved with that. No.
But tell our listeners about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Bei Maejor. I'm from Detroit. 24, producer, songwriter, artist. Signed to RCA now. Working on my new album. Kicking in with 2 girls in the mic today.
Yeah, Wendy's at work, y'all. So
to the other girl, keep representing, keep getting money, but she couldn't make it today. But yeah, I'm just here chilling in Atlanta, doing interviews and hanging out. Yeah.
Do you like Atlanta so far?
Yeah. I got a crib out here now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So tell us how you got your start.
Yeah. Well, I started when I was 17 as a producer. My first people I worked with was Trey Songz on his first album. I worked with him on all his albums. I did some of my favorite songs I did with him, like Black Roses and a couple other songs. And then I just kept producing for a lot of people. All through college, I was working. I ended up getting plaques in my dorm, which was crazy, you know what I mean? Because at that time, it was like, I'm from Michigan, University of Michigan. And it was like, a lot of people didn't have that, so it was super cool. And it was also cool to be able to graduate. A lot of kids think you can only do one thing. You can't go to school, you can't do music. So it was cool for me to be able to do, be able to do both. So I was super excited about that. I worked on music my whole time in college. And I graduated and I got signed with Neo. As a producer, and he's a writer too. He's an amazing writer. Like he wrote for Beyonce, Rihanna, and all that. So I started working with Neo, producing for him. Started seeing him write, and I was like, yeah, I want to try writing. Started writing, and ended up people like my songs. So I just started making my own.
Wow, that is so in college.
That's what I'm saying, because we're in college too. Brianna's at Spelman, I'm at Clark.
What's your major?
West Georgia.
English.
I'm mass media arts.
Okay.
But you know what? Like the most difficult thing, like managing doing what I love to do and get my work done. So how did you find the time?
I just had to. Sometimes I couldn't do every. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Who inspires you as far as music goes?
Music. My favorite people is like Kanye. Just creatively. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's always pushing it. Coldplay. I love them. I love Robert Thicke. I love just people making dope music. I love R. Kelly because to me he just create crazy stuff.
I just cringe.
Yo, R. Kelly crazy man. Don't hate R. Kelly. Like y'all younger than me, so y'all don't understand. Like yo, R. Kelly made I Believe I Can Fly, man. Like that crazy songs. And then he made songs like hood songs like Fiesta and you know what I'm saying? R. Kelly is crazy. Bumping grind. R. Kelly is crazy. You really zone in. I'm gonna play you some R. Kelly.
Do people ever look at you and go oh, okay. What does he have on?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure people do, but I think what I noticed too, and I think it's unfortunate about, especially black culture to me. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real about me being black. I think that anytime you do something different, not just me, anytime you do anything different, or you know what I'm saying, it's not the normal. People will call that, oh, that's whack, or that's gay, or that's, you know what I'm saying. Even being educated to a lot of people will say, oh, that's gay, or that's whack. You know what I mean? Or that's stupid, or you know what I'm saying? But I think that's unfortunate that, our culture has become that, you know what I'm saying? Where you can't, just, you know what I mean, really be creative, you know what I'm saying, and do new styles. But if you look at everybody who's big, people have always attacked them in that way. Will Smith, Jay-Z, Trey, everybody that's doing something, people gonna have something to say about that. But I think, you got, at the end of the day, you got to do you, and people will know who really is, you know what I mean?
So for our listeners, because I know y'all were excited as I was about this, for our girls, what do you like in a girl? What's your ideal?
In a girl, number one thing I like is confidence. Somebody who's confident in themselves. I feel like y'all present yourself like that too. Y'all know who y'all are. And I feel like a lot of people can have everything, but don't really know it, and they kind of throw it off. You know what I'm saying? So, or somebody can really have nothing. You ever seen somebody come in a room and they don't really got nothing, but they just turn it up. They what's up? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the number one thing. And then
So what's the most exciting part about being famous? What do you like the most?
Well, back to like the influence thing, like you were saying, like that's kind of goes into this question too. Like I think it's something that I was actually able to do. I created this thing that I call Upside Down, and I would put all my pictures upside down. I put my Twitter, I put my Facebook, I would do YouTube videos upside down.
Do that because I gotta go like this.
Exactly. So
being upside down makes you look better though. Because I took some upside down pictures and I thought I would.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
I turn them back the other way and I'm like, oh, let's go back.
Yeah, put them upside down. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing that, and the label at first was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Like people need to see you. So I didn't listen. I kept doing it. And what happened was it started being like, if you go online, like if you look at your own, like my followers and stuff, you see like thousands of people with their pictures upside down. You know what I'm saying? And then the label called out like, this is great, this is genius, and I was like, you see what I'm saying? So, but being able to like, that's one of the best things about like having some influence and just being able to hopefully influence people to do positive things too. You know, there's a lot of people out here telling kids, yo, do this, kill people. But, that's not really what I'm about. So I think it's bigger than the music and bigger than just being able to make songs and girl type of thing.
How is that, though, the girl aspect of everything? Because if I was a boy and I could sing...
What you want to know?
Everything.
You want to know everything?
PG-13 rated. As clean as you can keep it. What's the best part?
So, why do you call yourself Bei Maejor?
Bei Maejor, my real name is Brandon. So B is spelled crazy, but then I spell Major, Maejor, and remember it's my grandmother who passed. Her name was Edna Mae.
Oh, okay.
It's Mae, and so I love my grandma. She like helped raise me, so I put her name, you know what I'm saying, in my name.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. Shout out to my grandma. Shout out to everybody who love their grandma. I love y'all grandma.
I love my grandma. I can't wait to see her.
Because if y'all didn't, I was like, yo, interview over.
How do you feel about butt shots?
What is that?
When you get you know how you can get collagen injections in your lip?
You can get that. Oh yeah. You got that?
No.
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 Yeah, I didn't get that.
I wouldn't. If I'm gonna buy a butt, I'm gonna buy a big butt. Like what? No.
Yeah, I can't think. I don't think I'm with that.
Why not?
It just seemed unsafe. Like it seemed like that
but
probably could explode.
Would you be attracted to somebody who had a fake butt?
It might explode.
But like,
if it might blow
up. If it looked real, would you care?
Yeah.
You saying if I couldn't tell?
Yeah.
If I couldn't tell, then I wouldn't know.
No, actually, no. If her butt didn't explode.
No, but they seem like they would be hard. I don't know.
I've seen one.
I've seen one.
Homie, what you think about that, man?
Fake butts.
You ain't with it?
No. There you go. That's quality. Yes. No.
It's nice looking at it, like just on the.
Just looking at it,
but it's fake, like,
it's super fake, right?
Like, I mean, I'd rather just have somebody who's a real butt. Not that big, but it's
like,
still real.
Like women getting them bump pumps.
I can't say I'm against that, man. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. I don't know.
Before we walked in here, I told him I'm up to my eyeballs in student debt, student loans, and all that crap.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Please do. It's getting hard. So when you were on the come up, and were you ever at a period where you were broke, but you were still hustling, doing what you wanted to?
Well, kind of a little bit. Like I had a time where I was making music. Like I started on 17, and I got my first big check, and it might have been like, I mean, to me it was big. It might have been like $30,000 or $40,000.
To you, it's big. That's big.
That's my tuition.
Yeah, right. That's my tuition.
Yeah, and imagine that. Like I was like 17. Maybe I just turned 18. So I just got that all in one check one time. So I was like, no, but I'm gonna tell you. So, to me, I was like, oh, I did it. Like that's it. I was that was more money than I had just seen in one time. So, I spent it. I spent it in like probably 2 weeks. I bought a car. I bought a Jaguar. I bought a car. Me and my boys went on trips. Like I spent it in like probably not even 2 weeks. Maybe.
Wait, stop.
I spent it. I didn't know because I didn't really understand money, like having that amount of money. So imagine seeing that money in your account and then seeing it, and then going back and not really understanding how much you spend it, and then going and seeing it, and it was like $100 or something. So at that point, I was like, whoa. I felt like I was broke because I felt even though
$100 you ain't broke. Try having $2.
So yeah, I haven't had that. No, I haven't had $2. But to me, you know what I'm saying, coming from that, it made me realize, the value of money. You know what I mean, like and how fast it can go, and there's a lot of people that don't know. So it was actually a blessing for me to get it that quick, and then to lose it at that time.
So we're all about giving back to the community. We're
Okay.
always doing like community service.
Yeah, I'm with that.
And,
I'm with that. I'm not with the booty shots. I'm with that.
and I don't. Okay, I'm a feminist. Y'all know I am. Women empowerment, but all this stuff. But I've noticed like a lot of people when they get on the come up, they forget where they came from.
Wow.
So what are you gonna do?
What? Okay, what am I gonna do or what am I already doing?
Yeah, what are you
Doing? Gonna do?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Well, I just recently did like this as of last week. I just did this drive in Detroit called Coast for Kids, and you know it gets real cold in Detroit. It's real cold. So what they do is, oh yeah, so you know what's up. So they have this this event where they give coats to kids every year. You know, like people donate and people bring in their coats, people pay money, and they give kids who wouldn't have coats in the winter come coats. So I actually was like the main person, like the main sponsor. So I helped organize it. And sat with him and worked with it, and it was actually dope, man. It was unfortunate because it is Detroit, man. But at the end of the event, like a lot of people came. So we got like Diggy came, Minus Behavior, you said Twist came, yeah, Twist came. Mad people came, and it was dope. It was a dope event.
So do I. I feel like a little. I mean, I'm not crushed.
I got something new for me to work on. What y'all got?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, what y'all got? What we doing?
Okay, we have this thing called Shake Off Violence. It's actually this young girl, her name is Mary Pat. She started doing like these non-violence campaigns when she was. We had a show on this last week. It was a sexual, like your sexuality.
What's a hoe and what's what?
What's a hoe to you?
Man, I'm not. You know, I'm at this position in my life. I've grown to understand that I'm not God. I'm not labeling people, man. You know, it is. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like people do what they do. People will say when I'm doing something, I say what somebody's doing. I don't know, man. If people are doing their thing, you know. I can't answer that. I can't label people, you know. I don't want to be like, yo, this person, yo, you're a hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I don't feel like that's my job yet.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. So.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, guys, we managed to cover it all.
Yeah.
You know, she just had to come and knock on the door and tell us to
got
wrap it up. But
y'all have fun, though. I like y'all. Y'all cool.
So, just tell us what's going on, what we can look forward to.
Cool. I'm working on my album. It'll be out 2012.
Yes.
It's gonna be tight. I got a lot of cool people. I'm putting out the Trouble remixes. Me, Wale, Trey Songz, T-Pain. So that's coming out any day now, and just continue to support. Thank you for everybody who's supporting. I'm trying to think what else am I doing. I'm still producing and writing. I just worked with Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
It's crazy. Justin Bieber's crazy. Tiny Timber from the UK, Big Sean, a lot of cool people. So Mike Posner, shout out to all those people. And thank y'all. Stay positive.
Got a Twitter?
Twitter, Bei Maejor, BeiMaejor.
He's gonna
at
follow
BeiMaejor. Yeah, I'm gonna follow y'all. Hit me up.
Yeah.
And then make sure you hit me up about the girls.
Yeah, see Mary Pat, girl.
Yeah, shout out to Mary Pat. What's her Twitter? Mary Pat?
I'm
Mary
sure.
Pat,
HCO.
At Mary Pat.
I'll tell you. I'll give you all of that. But
She shouldn't be on the internet that young, no.
Her mom regulates everything. So
Okay, that's cool.
We got this. Don't
That's
worry.
cool.
Okay, but you gotta tell people who your favorite girls on the
To be the girl.
market. It took a little longer to answer that, y'all, but that was nice. Make sure you go follow Bei Maejor on Twitter.
Thank y'all.
Y'all know I was excited about this, and all the girls I told about this, I know y'all were excited too. So this is it for you guys. Bye, y'all.